Well, I don't even know how to start this one. Well, today was certainly a rough day, guys. It's almost 10 o'clock right now. I just got back from chemistry lab on top of class and the exam, and as you can probably tell, the exam didn't go too well. Oh my god, I'm so worn out right now. I was I was considering uploading Deadly Premonition, but I wasn't gonna do that to you guys. So, here we are in the commentary. I don't even know what I'm gonna put with this commentary. Probably some Advanced Warfare gameplay, maybe. I don't really know, but oh god, this commentary is just, I don't know what to say. I have so many things to say. I just don't know which one to pick out. I'm going to try and make this as short as I can. It's probably going to be pretty long, knowing me. But, yeah, the exam, exams for chemistry, it's just, I haven't had a good time in this chemistry class. I don't think that's been a secret. I've hated a lot of my classes, but this chemistry class is just, one of the worst I've ever been in. I hated my honors chemistry class and I hated my AP physics class, but I really hate this chemistry class I'm taking right now. Those teachers that know what they're talking about, but they don't know how to say it well, or it feels like they're like new teachers or something. That's the vibe I'm getting from this teacher, and I should have known that from the beginning. When I wasn't really understanding the material and the explanations were kind of weird, and she wasn't directly referencing the textbook. She was just giving her own information. I should have took that as the hint that maybe this wasn't the best class for me, and a couple people in the 1A class dropped out and went to 30A instead. 30A is the intro to the intro. This is 1A is the most difficult, then 50A is in between. It's more mathematics than anything else, and then 30A is an easier course in general. So when I noticed people were dropping out, the first or second week, I should have taken that as a hint that, maybe 1A wasn't the best class for me, but, by the time I considered dropping out, it was a week too late, to switch. So, I kind of just winged it and went along with it. But, now that I've taken the exam and, everyone in the class, I could tell from everyone's looks, and, I talked to about half the class, and, no one was very confident about how they did. Maybe one or two people, but, the teacher herself said that, no one's aced or gotten an A in any of her classes. So I think that's a pretty damn good sign that this was not the best teacher to get for college. And, when it was really suspicious too, there's a website called Rate Your Teacher or something like that. That's how I found my English teacher. And, my English teacher, I like her, it's just, I don't like the subject, and, that's the problem. But, I like my teacher. And when I realized, that my chemistry teacher didn't have anything written for her, no one graded her, I should have taken that as another sign that, something's fishy with this teacher. I should probably not get her, but, my counselor told me to. So here we are today, Pretty sure I failed my exam, so man, I don't know how you guys look at school, but for me, school has always been, you break it into a little pie chart. For me, school is 20%, what was it, 30% intelligence, 20% luck, 50% motivation. Of course, it's important how well you comprehend and understand, how you employ and how you use the information you're given. Luck has to do with, I guess maybe making that lucky, guess on the exam and getting it right. Who you get for your teacher, so to speak, who you get for your instructor, how good your instructor is, who you get for a lab partner, who you get for your projects, that kind of thing, that kind of luck, and knowing me, I have horrible luck. I got the worst group for English. I enjoy my chemistry partner. That's another bit of luck. I really like Oscar. He's a great dude. We always talk it up in class. So there, you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. But 50% motivation. That's the big hitter there. You got to be motivated because without motivation, there's no action, and without no action, there's no results. So for me, I've never been one. It's kind of weird. Half of my academic experience has been overly zealous about my academics, and then the last half has just been, I could care less. So, my motivation for all my classes is really lacking. So, right there, I'm only working with half of the materials. So, I'm really going off on a huge tangent here. I'm not keeping on track with this commentary at all. But, and it's really selfish of me, this question's been beating at me. I've been trying to talk to other people in my class, and I've been trying to question myself whether I should, but it's really selfish of me, to bring this question into my YouTube commentary. But I want to ask you guys, just I shouldn't even be doing this, but should I drop chemistry? Should I drop my chemistry class? That's my big question now, you know. And, you know, of course it's going to show up as a W, but, you know, I've talked to people and they said, you know, oh, 1 or 2 W's, that stands for withdrawal. You know, W's are bad, but they're not as bad as failing a course. So, you know, I can take the course again and, you know, write in a form, and I can, you know, maybe switch out that W for a grade. So, you know, but I still have to, you know, I still have to do it. It's just, you know, now that I've switched to my major, you know, now that I'm considering not using UC TAP, you know, which it's like UC TAP, UC Tag, you know, it guarantees you a spot, you know, for as a transfer student, but only if you like get 30 units, you know, do 2 like sets of like semesters of English, you know, your math courses, your science, you know, like general ed stuff, you know. And if you do it all and you get the and you maintain the GPA, so for me that would be like a 3.1 or something like that, or 3.0 because I'm going in for biology or something like that. So, you know, if I maintain that all, then they can't deny me, and I get instant access, you know, to UC Davis. You know, they have to accept me. So, you know, now that I'm considering not using that, you know, I'm really more open to, you know, just doing classes at my own pace. So, you know, I'm already kind of, you know, inching towards, you know, the idea of just dropping chemistry because I'm not doing well with this teacher. I don't like the subject. And, you know, it's just a loss all around. So, you know, I'd rather go in this again, you know, with you know, a better class, you know, maybe a better teacher or something like, you know, better when I understand this better. So, you know, I'm gonna end this here, guys. You know, I've been talking too much, and I wanted this to be short, but it's already like 6 minutes. So, you know, that's just, you know, what do you guys think? Have you ever been in situations like this where you had to, you know, give up on something? You know, I know giving up on something, you know, this is something, you know, I don't really care about. So, you know, it's really hard. You know, it's not a good comparison comparing to giving up on something. So, I guess to rephrase that, have you guys ever had to, you know, quit at something? You know, you didn't really want to quit, but you had to because, you know, you knew it was the right thing. I don't know, but do you think I should quit this? You know, do you think I should not take this course anymore? I guess, you know, it would open up my schedule, so I guess I could do more YouTubing, but, you know, I don't know. This commentary is really bad already. I'll make up for this tomorrow, guys. So, you know, I'll try and record some more of that Minecraft survival thing tomorrow. You know, hopefully I'll be in a better, chipper mood, I guess is a way to put it. But anyways, guys, thanks again so much for sticking around. You know, thanks for listening to this. You know, I really appreciate it. You know, didn't want this to be a downer, but it ended up being one. So, you know, I just want to apologize for that. So, anyways, guys, thanks again. Have an awesome day. I'll see you guys in the next video.